All right. All right, so go ahead with your answer, Ren. I think
Sorry,
we
I
just got
apologize.
cut off for a second, so I'm going to re-ask the question. Brookie from Chula Vista, how long does it normally take for a design to go from idea to tangible product?
Yeah, I think that's a very good question. It really depends on the mo'olelo, and it really depends on how much story I guess we want to tell in the pattern.
Okay.
So some of them are relatively quick, especially when it comes from kind of a internal personal place. So like for example, the Hilo one took a few months. Some of the newer patterns that we've been working on, like this Iliahi pattern as well, like that took a few weeks. So it really also comes down to how much Malia and I see eye to eye on a pattern as well.
Hence the ping pong.
Hence the ping pong.
Epic ping pong, yes.
Sometimes it needs to be challenged. Yeah.
All right, we have a next question. Haruki from Eva Beach. Why is microfiber fabric all the rage?
It's definitely one of those fabrics that is new to the market. It's fast drying, and it's ideal for any kind of sand area as well. It's sand wicking because we do. It's not like a traditional microfiber for the towels that we make. It's a kind of fine spun fabric, so it's actually a weave. So that helps, entrap some of the water, but it also makes it quick dry because of how thin it is.
Yeah, and it doesn't have that heaviness. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I love when Malia was like, I have 8 keiki.
Yep.
You just take, I could probably grab 8 towels right here. And just, All right, next we have Tabitha from Phoenix. Pick me, she says, which great, I just did, thank you. I really want to win the Hawaiian Airlines collab towel. What is the story behind the print for the collab?
Yeah,
Let's show this.
the story behind the collab is about floating flowers. The idea behind this is that there's a kind of famous olelo no eau about where you find blooming flowers is typically where you'll find fresh water. And the kind of kauna, or the meaning behind that olelo no eau is where there's fresh water and abundancy and resources, people really thrive.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really beautiful. And we were thrilled to partner with you folks amongst a few other Mana Up companies for our collab with Hawaiian Airlines for our subscription box, which this is in, and also at the Made in Hawaii Fair. So thank you. All right. So we've got more questions here. Next, Lily from Mililani. What is your favorite Hawaii story? Ooh, can you pick one?
It has to be one from actually a pattern that we don't have in rotation right now. It's actually from a few kind of seasons ago. We did a pattern about the story of Puapua Lena Lena, which is the yellow spotted dog of Waipio Valley. I remember
I'm just showing patterns while we're talking.
I remember my parents reading me that story when I was little, and that story always stood out to me as one of kind of those silly little kids books, but it's so deeply rooted in kind of the people of Big Island and the story of the areas of the chiefs, and there's menehune in it, so it's exciting. And it's one of those stories that I think if you grew up in that era of storytelling, that's definitely a story you've heard before.
All right. Well, all right. Well, maybe you guys will bring that back.
We'll bring it back.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay. Next, we have Pua from Kaka'ako. What are your Aloha Modern Beach Day must-haves?
Must-haves. Definitely take an Aloha Modern towel with you. Compact, fits anywhere you want to take it. But also definitely, yes.
For your stuff.
For your stuff.
Doesn't get wet, like your iPhone.
Yes. You want to bring your splash-proof pouch as well. But also bringing like a really good sunscreen. I like kind of like the face sticks, like the more
little
kind
hands face stick.
Yeah, my favorite one is actually from A'o Organics.
Oh yes,
yeah, I love that one. It's perfect. It feels like those surf face sticks, and it stays on all day. I don't have to reapply. And then definitely taking a nice drink with you. I always have like a bottle of coconut water or something with me. Yeah.
All right, you heard it here first. Ren's must-haves. All right, so next up we have Kiki from London. Wow, this what time is it in London? She's in need of a bit of aloha here in the UK. What's new for Aloha Modern? So can you give us any hints around some newness coming up for the holidays or for next season?
Yeah, we just launched 4 more designs, or 4 new kind of patterns. We also relaunched 4 additional colorways of old patterns that we have. But we're really exploring kind of apparel next, which is kind of outside of our wheelhouse. But that's something I think that we, as company people also want to wear our products. So I think that's where we're headed next.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense, just as there's such depth in the storytelling that could really be a part of
Absolutely.
what you're wearing, why you're wearing it, and really that kind of feeling resonating. So that's super cool. All right, next up we have Raymond from Waimanalo. Wow, we're getting people from all over. This is awesome. Where is your and Malia's favorite spot to pauhana and conceptualize? That is a great question. Rand, where can we find you guys? If you're not at Malia's house, ping-ponging and pauhanaing.
Oh, we definitely like to drink in our backyard as well. Malia and I work in Kaka'ako, so there's a lot of great spots in Kaka'ako. We love to kind of just brewery hop. So we'll go from like Waikiki Brew, talk about something, move on, next phase of business we'll move to Aloha Beer.
Love that.
Yeah, so we'll just kind of party around to wherever kind of the corner area kind of pubs are in Kaka'ako, and that's where we kind of set up shop.
All right, so just sprinkling around Kaka'ako.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Next we have Angie from Newport Beach. Can you give us a sneak peek at what's next? Where are your next designs? I think you're mentioning 4 new ones.
Yeah.
Is there a particular?
So, one pattern that we just did new was Naupaka, and that's kind of a kind of famous story too as well that a lot of people grew up knowing, and it's that beach hedge that grows out by the beach. But there's also Naupaka bush, its sister, that lives up in the mountains, up at the peaks, and that story of kind of star-crossed lovers that were never meant to be but had to be separated. So that was one story we really wanted to bring back to life.
Yeah, I love that story. So we have a question from Carrie. They are asking the size difference of the towels next to each other. So I guess we'll do the surf towel compared to the main towel. Okay, so this was your favorite, right?
Pakai, yes.
Okay, so this is
the
kind
salt
of
crystals. These are kind of the salt pans, and these are a little homage to those little wells that you create as well, the punawai and the waiku.
And then can you put the other one next to it?
And then this is the small towel. So the large towel is 6 feet by 30 inches. And the small sport towel is 15 by 36.
All right.
So it's also a perfect kitchen towel, which hangs
That is a perfect kitchen towel.
It's a perfect kitchen towel, yeah.
Yeah, so they're significantly different in size.
Yeah.
And then this one, of course, is super huge.
Super huge.
Which is, I kind of want to show it just because it's...
Yeah, this is our beach.
Move the table. We're just going for it here.
Helupo beach blanket here is 5 feet by 5 feet. Also double-sided as well, so you can kind of see here.
Yeah, and this was the moon phases we were talking about. So this is each of the, why am I explaining it? But you're fine.
Each of each phase of the moon has a different name and a different purpose. Each kind of starting with Hilo, is the first phase, which is also a sign of renewal, and then ending on Muku.
All right, cool. So this one's super huge. I love it. Just especially if you want to just throw down and also like get your territory down.
Absolutely.
Just full, just all over.
You throw these out at the beach and everyone will know which is your area.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so that is it for our questions today. But before we close, let me see. Oh, we've got this right here. Before we close today's Meet the Makers event, we're going to announce the lucky winner of our giveaway. All right, and I've got to look at my phone here for the winner. The winner is, all right, we've got Bonnie M from Tucson, Arizona. Congratulations,
Yay.
Bonnie. You are winning the awesome Hawaiian Airlines Aloha Modern sport towel.
Yes.
Very limited edition. So again, this was in our subscription box from Mana Up. So if you are interested in getting more of these exclusive products, please subscribe to our subscription box. But congratulations again, Bonnie, and thank you to all of you for tuning in today. So it was really a treat to transport all of you here to Oahu, and thank you, Ren, for showing us your design process and your stories behind your designs. And everything was just, I don't know what to say. It's like you just learn so much every time we're hanging with you and Malia. So I just feel like I just want to hang out with you guys all the time. I'm gonna know everything soon. All right, but thank you again.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Oh.
Next month, we're traveling to Pauilo on the Big Island, where we'll meet the ohana behind Hawaiian Vanilla Company. We can't wait to explore their farm where they grow vanilla and see what we can make with some of their Ono vanilla products. We'll be featuring their new vanilla extract set. To RSVP for this event, head to our Meet the Makers page or scan the QR code below. For card holders, be sure to keep an eye out for your monthly Hawaiian mile statements for more exclusive perks. Also be sure to get a head start on your holiday gift shopping and explore our 2021 holiday gift guide, where you can find exclusive, limited edition, and special holiday products from our island's rising makers that are perfect for gifting. Scan the QR code on your screen to shop now. We also have corporate gifting. I always have to add that in. So if you're looking to do group gifts or corporate gifts, we have a lot of that. So please check out our site. Mahalo again for joining everyone. And until next time, aloha and have a great Thanksgiving with your ohana.